Today I'm going to talk to you about one of my most favorite pieces of equipment. It's called the Ergo Sit. Let me grab it. So there's a bit of a story behind how I found this thing. It's kind of funny. Ask me that next time you're in the clinic, or maybe I'll share that in another video. But today's purpose is just to talk about how you would use this thing. So you can get them online. You can also buy them here in the clinic. They're about the same price. But it's a very, very interesting piece of equipment. Let me open it up. All right, so what's inside the box? Well, inside the box, you're going to get the actual Ergo Sit, which I'll pull it in just a second. And you're also going to get this pump. Now, let me tell you about the pump. You can probably just put it in the toolbox or throw it away. This thing is already blown up to the level what I want you to use it at. And so really you shouldn't need this. If it leaks air, it's got a problem and we need to get you a new one. We'll send it back and we'll get you another one. So just put this in your garage and use it for blowing up soccer balls and basketballs, but you really don't need this. As far as the Ergo Sit's concerned, it is an amazing, simple piece of equipment. So the thing I like about it the most is it's about the shape of the disc that is in between your vertebrae and your low back. So when we're helping rehab people's discs, this is a great piece of equipment to use. It's also great for just sitting on in the office. So it gives you a slightly unstable environment, like someone who would want to sit on an exercise ball, but you can still put it on your chair and you can get the stability of your chair, but you can get a little bit of the wobbly surface so your core muscles have to function during the day. What we mainly use this for is when someone has a disc issue or a degenerative disc, we want to instill as much motion as we can in the disc. So we have people sit on it and do what we call wobbles. So they go side to side, they go circles one way, circles the other way. There's a few other exercises, but those are the basics. The main thing that makes this work is that it's a half-filled air cushion. So generally we should have people be able to touch their hands on the side, but not in the center. My hands don't touch each other in the center, but they do on the side. And that's the perfect amount of air in these things. There's so many other things you can do on this. You can lay on your back to help correct that forward head posture. Putting it there and laying on your back. You can put it in your low back and it'll actually rise up in your low back. You can put it in a chair and sit in the chair and have the air flow into your lumbar support. So it's great for lumbar support in your chair. It's good for sitting on in your chair. It's good for forward head posture. It's good for wobbling and rehabbing the disc on. It's really a very multi-purpose tool. I actually have my kids stand on it if they're playing video games for balance. You can put a board on top of it and make yourself a wobble board, or you know those Bosu balls with the big ball underneath and the ledge on top. You can make a mini version of that with this. So there are so many different ways that you can use this, and it is my favorite piece of equipment that I recommend to people, and there's so many different ways to use it. So I highly recommend, come on in, I can show you all the different ways that you need to use it specifically for your condition. So if you know someone that's got bad back or forward head posture or their balance issues, this piece of equipment is probably the best for them. Share this video with them and they can get in touch with us and we can help them learn how to use it properly.